How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams from the Hard Gainer Academy. Over here, we make gains in fitness and choose stocks to get your portfolio in shape. Also got to throw out the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. So just know when you do invest, you're doing it at your own risk. So what I'm going to be talking about today is a swing trading opportunity that I'm going to be taking, all right? The company is called Triterras. They fall on some really bad luck as of late, but I really do feel like, you know what, they're going to be able to get themselves through this and it will reflect in regards to the stock price. So for any of you that may not know about this company, I'm actually going to go through it with you to give you a little bit of a background, also in regards to what's going on. So let me just pull it up here. So now, Triterras Fintech is a leading fintech company focused on trade and trade finance. It launched and operates Kratos, one of the world's largest commodity trading and trade finance digital marketplaces that connects and enables commodity traders to trade and source capital from lenders directly online. They were started in 2018. So they've been around for almost 3 years now. They operate in 3 different countries, and on top of that, 40 plus team members. So overall, it's a pretty good company. So if you're probably asking yourself, what is trade finance? So trade finance is the $40 trillion. I'm going to say that again. A $40 trillion business of financing the movement of goods across oceans and borders. Trade finance provides the necessary credit which facilitates the purchase of exporting, shipping, and importing of vital commodities. This is a great company. They know what they're doing, and on top of that, since they started, they've been profitable. They've been killing it every single time in regards to earnings. So now let's talk about what they've been going through and some of the bad luck that they've actually ran into. So they actually fell a victim to a short report. So I'm about to go through that with you guys today so you have a good idea in regards to what's going on and why I feel like the company can recover afterwards from this, all right? So last week, so this was originally made on January the 18th. So last week, our company Triterras was the target of a short report that is part of what we believe to be an attempt by one or more short sellers to manipulate the market for Triterras stock for their own financial gain. So the company that's shorting them, to be exact, the institution, right, they're really just trying to drive down the stock price for their own interests, right? So they're not taking anything else into consideration, and they're using information which I'm going to be going into right now. The authors of this report did not contact any representatives of the company before publishing it, and the report contains many inaccurate statements. We address some of those inaccuracies below, which I'm going to go through with you right now. First, it is important to understand that the data set presented in the report, which we believe was not obtained solely from public data, but certain data points may have been the result of unauthorized access to the company's data. It's also stale, and it also contains numerous errors that we believe to make it impossible to use to draw any reliable conclusions. And the conclusions that the report has been drawn are wrong. Simply put, the allegations that our volumes have demonstrated the preposterous drop alleged in the report is untrue. Our business remains on track, and we also fully stand by our December 22nd, 2020 statements that as of November 30th to 2020, we are 66 trade. Sorry, I'll say that again. Sorry about that. Our business remains on track, and we also fully stand by our December 22nd, 2020 statements that as of November 30th, 2020, there were 66 traders on the platform and that our business remains strong. All right. So pretty much what's going on, this company, the short company, has a reputation. Oppenheimer pretty much has a reputation of really slamming companies and pretty much dragging them through, and they're doing it so they can make money. All right. So part of the reasons why I feel like, you know what, this is going to literally just go away is because this short company has a history of doing this. There's a behavior, there's a pattern. So I feel like with a company like Triterras, they should be able to get through this. All right. So now what I'm going to be reading to you guys is what do the analysts think? right? So we're gonna look at the analyst thoughts and so forth. Like I always say, we can't always just go with the analysts to say like, well, they're saying this, so we got to do it, or we should be doing it. No, but we can use it as a tool in regards to making the right decisions, right? So now, the analyst price target on Triterras is $12. Currently, I got in at an average price of $7. Right now, it's saying that it's around, you can get it around, like I've seen it go from high sixes, like 690s, all the way up to 740. When I took this screenshot, it was around 719. I know it's probably gone up a little bit, but yeah, let me just go into it quickly. So they're saying the upside is $12. $12 is the upside, all right? On top of that, the analyst that rated them, which I'm going to show you guys right now, Randy Binner, right? He has a 63% success rate. And then on top of that, out of 7,261 analysts, he is ranked 404. So I feel like you're not going to put your name, your reputation on this company believing that it has this much upside if they're going through what they're going through. You're not going to, that's a big risk, right? So the fact that, you know what, he's standing by in regards to the potential of Triterras, I think that is huge. That is crazy. That is huge. All right. So now let's talk more about what has happened in regards to when, you know what, the stock price went down. The stock price actually reached a high into the $15 range. And it literally, after the short report and also another issue that came up later on as well, I'm going to go through with you, that brought the stock price down all the way to like the $6 range. All right. So this is why I know this, I feel like this stock is due for a recovery. And then on top of that, management actually started doing this. And these are one of the things I look for, especially when it comes to a swing trading opportunity. All right. So Triterras got into a $50 million share repurchase program. So what does this mean and why does it matter? All right, so Triterras' recent share price has created an attractive opportunity for the company to institute a stock repurchase program. The board of directors has approved a share repurchase of up to 50 million of the company's common stock in open market or privately negotiated transactions, which may or may not be conducted through a 105(b)(f)(1) plan. Like I said, the share price went down a lot. So the management, the company is saying, okay, you know what, we're going to start purchasing up shares. If they didn't believe in the company or they didn't believe there was any upside or it wasn't going to recover, they wouldn't have done this in the first place. Let me continue. Also, the CEO on December 21st, 2020 said, hey, he has an intention to purchase shares in the open market. Thus far, purchases have been made of 169,652 shares. Now, if there was no upside, if things were not going to change, do you really think the CEO would be taking this type of, or even management would be taking this type of a risk? That's what I'm asking you. Something to look at. So now it goes on later. Last week, Triterras was a target of a short report that is part of the company believes to be an attempt by one or more short sellers to manipulate the market for their own financial gain. So as you can see here, this is a company that is doing well and they believe in themselves. One of the things that you guys have probably heard me use this term, the KLTs, know, like, trust. As far as those factors that I look at when I'm looking at companies and so forth, they check off every single box. I trust this company because they actually believe in themselves. Hey, I'm going to purchase these shares that are at a discount right now due to the certain issues that have happened, but I know that there's going to be some upside. I'm going to be vetted. I'm going to make sure that this company can recover. These are signs that we all need to realize and take into consideration. If everything happened and there was no share repurchase or management wasn't saying anything about it and all of that, then I'd be like, you know what, that's quite concerning. And I wouldn't even look at it. But considering all of these factors, I feel like that is something that just cannot be ignored, all right? And also, another reason why the stock price has gone down quite a bit, there's also a class action lawsuit that is going on. It's pretty much in relation with another company that was working alongside with them called Rhodium. To be honest with you, These things happen all the time. So that's why for myself and the investment I'm going to be making in this trade, I'm not even paying attention to it. Now, how do I look at it? How am I swinging it? So like I said before, very, very tight stop loss that I have on this one. It got to the $6 range, so I'm putting it at $6. My average cost is at $7. So any upside in regards to my target price is around $9 to $10, and I'm happy and I'm good, and I might just get out, right? Am I getting out for the reason why, I don't believe in the company long term? No, of course not. But I just do believe that this stock is due for a recovery. I also do realize that they're in an industry that is booming, that is growing very, very quickly. So who knows? I might just take a certain amount of money, right? And then have to leave the rest and just let it ride. Because like I said, if the upside is 12 and this company was at 15 at some point, and right now currently it's in that $7 range, again, it was just something that it just came across my radar, and I'm like, you know what? I believe in this company, done the background research, did the due diligence, and I really do believe that they can recover from this, all right? Again, I'm not telling you guys to invest in it. I'm not telling you to, hey, you know what, get in there right now. I'm just telling you what I'm doing and so forth. And again, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys really quick, all right? So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and look out for the video that's going to be coming later on tomorrow, later on today, all right? Peace out.